Hey, what's going on, guys? Logdotzip here. Do you remember when chests used to look like this? How about when cobblestone looked like this? How about when diamond blocks look like this? Well, if you remember any of these things, you're probably old. Congratulations, but if you don't, that's okay. We've got an obstacle course full of all of the changes that occurred from Minecraft Alpha 1.0 all the way to the official release of Minecraft. What up, people? It's me, Logdotzip, and I already did my intro, I forgot. But anyways, this is a part 2 of a video I just recently did known as Minecraft Updates That Changed, which covered everything from release date all the way up to the current version of Minecraft 1.12. This is a part 2. If you want to go watch part 1, you can. You don't need to watch this one. But the biggest and hugest shout-outs to Mr. Jragon014, Xavier Hodgson, his links in the description as well. Thank you so much for setting this world up for me, my man. You are the man. If you enjoyed the video, do drop a like on it. And with that, we can go ahead and begin. Hey, wait, shh. It's okay. I've got a new gaming channel. You should check it out. Links in the description. With our first sign, like I said, Alpha 1.0. These changes all occurred before Alpha days. Yeah, that's right. There were even updates before Alpha. That could even be a part 3 if y'all want it, man. I'm going crazy. Infinite lava was removed. Initially, you could be in survival mode, and any lava you'd find was infinite. Do you see this? We are actually getting infinite amounts of lava right now from all these. Like, really? Wouldn't this be nice? Ooh, that's dangerous. Arrows were changed to require flint instead of iron. Yes, this current recipe, as you know and love it, you used to need iron to get arrows? Come on, that's wild. I would never, ever use arrows. In fact, I'm going to burn you in disappointment. Chickens no longer took fall damage. They used to actually take fall damage when you would spawn in chickens. Like, you really? Come on. That would make no sense. And sheep started to regenerate wool, where previously they would never, ever regenerate any wool. You punch them once, and then you punch them once, and that is it. They won't get wool again. They don't eat the grass. They do not pass go. They do not collect $200. Okay, we gotta move on. Alpha 1.1, not much, I guess. All right, well, there you go. Thanks so much, sign. On to Alpha 1.2. Hold on, I gotta burn the evidence. Sorry about that, man. Nothing I can do. The sunrise now glows red, and transitions between sunrise and sunset, aka day and night, are now smooth. Now, this is interesting. I actually did a video on this before. It was called 25 Things That Only Really Old Minecraft Players Will Remember. And what you can see on screen right now is this very same transition. Now, there is actually a lot of things in that video that are not in this video. So if you're interested in that as well, you can click the eye that's popping up in the corner right now. That's good stuff. Why don't we go ahead and carry on, though? Can't really show it to you for the time being. All you need to know is then it turned pretty with the sunset-like feature. That's good. Shading of grass and leaves no longer neon green, even though it will remain this way for the rest of the video. This is what all of the leaves used to look like at all times. Well, as of this release, 1.2, no longer were they crazy neon color. They were just green, just fairly green, you know. It's not that bad. Now, what do we have here? And the mineral block textures changed. That didn't last long, did it? Right, you see, these guys didn't actually stay around for too long. They were mostly in dev and imp dev. Like, I don't even remember these textures when I first joined. Maybe because I didn't get diamond fast enough. But this is what they were changed to. From this guy right here over to this guy. Gold went from this to this. Diamond became, well, actually this happened all the way in beta 1.0. Oh no, this is just the next wall. Okay, no, they changed right here. Beta 1.0 release. Steve shaved his beard. So this is a real big thing. We went from alpha to beta, and so Steve had to change. No longer was the beard there. This is Steve in his true form. Scary. Now, see, the funniest thing is I thought this was a smiley face for the longest time. Like, the little 2 pixels right here, just his nose. This is a smiley. Like, he's just thrilled to see me. I always thought it was that. I don't know. Beta 1.2. Really, that's the only change? Well, I'm going to leave you two to do your thing. Beta 1.2. Reeds renamed to sugarcane. That's right. These things used to be called reeds. July that. Now, originally they were just, and you see, look, you see even on the code there, they're still called reeds, but their name was changed to be sugarcane as of the 1.0 release. Not only that, but the old furnace texture was changed as well. This is what it used to look like. completely stone looking from the top. You can't see anything different about it. Interesting, huh? Now, screenshot ability changed as well. By default, it is currently F2, but you used to have to press 1 to hide your GUI. You have to hold it. You couldn't just toggle it like I am currently. You had to hold it, and then you'd press F2, and then you'd get your screenshot. So, a little bit complex. They went ahead and fixed that one up instead. Beta 1.3, here we go. Slimes, much more common. Ick, look at this chest. I guess, yeah, this must have changed at some point later. But anyways, slimes, way more common. Still just as sweet. Oh, did you hear me? Look, I'm making fun noise. Oh yeah, that must have changed during this too. Ah. You can now turn smooth lighting on and off. So I guess smooth lighting must have come out, what, a little bit before this, but you couldn't toggle it before. Now you've got your smooth lighting level right here. Now I've got Optifine, so I can do a little bit of a mix. But if you're on regular Minecraft, you've got a smooth lighting off and on option. This is what it looks like off. You can see all the light updates instantly. It's like, this is obviously a brighter block than this one, even though they're the same one. That's how it used to work. In fact, here's exactly what I mean. I'm holding a lava bucket, courtesy of Optifine. We can kind of pretend, so you can see exactly what this lighting looked like when you found it in the old versions of Minecraft. It's really like blocky. It doesn't blend. That's how it used to be. But then you got the toggle. Man, there's a lot of mobs. Now here's an interesting one. Sulphur was renamed to Gunpowder. So this stuff used to be called Sulphur. Now it's Gunpowder, which is just as well. The creepers don't care what it's called. They just don't want you to have it. Redstone dust now gets darker when it's further away. You see, right at the source of power of the torch here, the brightest redstone in the land. As it slowly gets further from the source, the color deteriorates until it is a real dark guy. You see, huge difference in this, which is still considered powered, compared to this right over here. And believe it or not, it took all the way for beta 1.3 for you to have more than 5 Minecraft worlds in your save. See, you can see the screenshot right here. You used to only be able to have 5 worlds at any time. Oh, it was a mess. I mean, you could save them outside the game, but it was a lot more complex than it is now. Y'all have it easy. Beta 1.4. Default inventory key changed from I to E. Well, see, mine's been 4 on my number pad this entire time, so I don't understand any of your problems. Sleeping now resets your spawn point. You used to just have one spawn point no matter what happened in your world. If you spawn right there, and you set a bed over here and you died over there, you'd show right back up at your spawn point. You could not change that. That was the main point of compasses initially. They used to point to your actual spawn point, and you'd usually try and build your houses around your spawn point. So if you die, you didn't have to go too far. Or you set up nether portals, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Wheat grows faster. I'm gonna go and break this, and I'm gonna see if it grows. Well, I was gonna say grew pretty fast, to be honest with you. We're gonna let that do its thing for a second while we check this chest out. Cocoa beans found in dungeon chests. This is how they were originally. I don't exactly remember how they were. No, maybe it was a drop. Well, I think what changed was that you could start to find them in these dungeon chests. Wow, that does grow fast. That is almost at full height. We've got ourselves here beta 1.5. Come on, just change already. The suspense is killing me. Hey, that was fast. That was beta 1.5. What do we have here? Beds now explode in the nether. They didn't before this update. So you used to be able to just get into your bed willy-nilly, sleep at night. How about now? How about now? How many times have I got? You see, there we go. We used to be able to go ahead and sleep in bed in the nether just like that. But as you can see, now if you try and sleep in a bed in the nether, well, it won't go your way. Conveniently enough, the bed set my spawn point. I'm glad they changed that one, to be honest. That was really nice. I thought I had to walk all the way back as I usually do. Redstone dust can be placed on snow. I guess you couldn't do it before this update. Well, that's news to me as well. You can no longer climb staggered stairs. You used to be able to have your ladder set up just like, did that say stairs? No, I just said stairs. I'm a freak, I'm sorry. You used to be able to climb up ladders like this. You could have torches in between. You could just have nothing in between. And then they changed it so that it all needs to be touched. It makes sense, but it upset a lot of people at the time. Saplings can now be used as fuel. Oh, baby. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I'm cooking gold with sticks. Burning pigs now drops cooked pork. I guess it didn't work that way before. Oh, don't look at me like that. Okay, good. He's not looking anymore. Hey, man, it had to be done. You just hang out. It's okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, he made it pretty far before he had no idea what was going on. He just, okay, good. Look at that. Hey, delicious. Huh, interesting texture. If you're wondering about that, you might want to watch that other video. Getting near the end, beta 1.6. Okay, minecarts and boats. They can go through portals. You didn't used to be able to push your minecarts and boats through portals. Now you can. Now ignore this is the new boat. It's not supposed to be, but we can't change Minecraft. The idea here is that you could push both these entities through, including things in the entities. That was a huge one, especially for factions raiding bases. Now, if you're in a wall, the game will push you out, where before, it didn't used to push you out. You would just stay there and just slowly accept your defeat, like I currently am. Oh man, I did not like that. But now it will push you out if that happens. Now over here we have nerfed fire. Oh man, I increased the random tick speed to show old behavior. So check this out. This is how fast everything used to go. This is the true power of the fire. You can catch on fire already. Wow. Hey, that was, look, see, here we go. Look at that. Yo, it would go insane. I mean, it's going like, well, I mean, that was a little, whatever. Who asked you? It was supposed to be good? I don't know. Nah, we're redoing it. This is how it's supposed to look. This is how fast fire used to spread before, except it used to be honestly like even faster. Like I want to get a few of these going. It was insane. It was the craziest thing. I remember like so dearly remembering how difficult it was to escape fire. Man, I wish I could show you all those old episodes. I was a bad boy. I used to. Anyways, I don't even. Version number only shown when you press F3. It used to be shown at all times. Now you need to see press. You can climb stairs while sneaking. I don't even remember that. I guess you couldn't do it before, and I'm certainly glad you can now, because now we're at beta 1.7. That had nothing to do with what I had just said a second ago. You now need flint and steel to light TNT. You used to be able to just punch it. You see, we're gonna go into game mode 0 here. Let's go ahead and once we go into game mode 0 here, we punch it. You can punch it using that. You could not do, oh, I should probably like that. Basically, you could not punch TNT anymore after this change. You had to use your flint and steel. Are you serious? Oh, well, actually, I remember what this one said. The sign disappeared. Yo, worst thing to happen. Worst ever. What was changed was that you could now connect wires using repeaters. Not too bad. And it was very interesting. I guess you could not do that before. You could only use it to lengthen. I don't really know. New cobblestone and brick texture. The old cobblestone became this, and the old brick became this. Hey, that was a really nice touch, Xavier. The ground changed too. Yeah, he's good at this stuff. Yeah, this is the new textures. Well, these are the new textures, and our current textures, well, not that current. Not entirely sure if it's out yet, but I've got a 1.13 announcement that you're gonna need to see. It's in the description if it's out yet, and if it's not, it will be when it is. But anyways, the final section, beta 1.8. Check this out, puppy. We got a lot to cover. This was the final change for the official release. Removed machine gun bows. This is how you used to be able to fire with your bows. Just constant. Like, pretend these are going really far. You used to be able to just fire them just whammy. In fact, there's probably a clip playing right now showing exactly what that's about, rather than just dealing with it. You see, the magic of editing. Beautiful. You can now deal critical damage to creatures. You do that by jumping and like getting the leg up on them, and those sparks appear. When the sparks appear, that means you got that critical damage. It does extra damage when you manage to hit them like that. Uh-oh, I know what's coming then. Oh, there's now a food meter. See this little hungry guy down at the bottom here? That was added in 1.8, and if you wanted to heal in any way at all from then on out, you needed to make sure you were eating on someone to have food. Check it out. Food, eating. They also changed eating, but it's probably announced in just a little bit here. If not, whatever. Added sprinting so you can jump over these ledges, and thus the parkour genre became famous. Before, there was no sprinting. You just had to walk around at this speed at all times. All times. It was terrible. And then through the magic of one button press later, boom! You can now clear these ledges. Or you miss them. Zombies drop rotten flesh instead of feathers. Before this, the zombies, they used to just drop feathers. They didn't have rotten flesh. You'd kill one of these guys. In fact, I'm curious. Hey, stay away. No. Well, I guess it makes sense. Now he's supposed to drop the rotten flesh. But yeah, before, it was one of the ways to get feathers. But you could also get it from chickens. So it's like, what was the point? It wouldn't really serve any purpose. Animals no longer despawn. You used to be able to see an animal and walk around for a little bit and he'd be gone. He'd just completely disappear. This was changed in 1.8's beta release. Everything's getting ready for that final. Oh, look at those eyes. Yo, he knows what I did from before. Oh, caught red-handed. Well, I suppose it's only fitting, my friend. The next one, passive mobs run away when hit. You see, when you punch one now, they freak out, as they should, and they start losing their minds and walking around. They didn't used to do that before. They were just dumb animals. Hey, man, you see you walked right into that. He ain't even that smart still. You see the eye contact he made with me right before he bit the dust? Man, I feel a little bit guilty. Only a little bit. That smells really good, bacon. Added food poisoning. This is a new one. Back in beta 1. Blah, 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 this and before this and that, you didn't get poisoned. They had food poisoning. Every once in a while, you'll eat chicken, or sometimes you'll just defy all odds and eat without getting food poisoning. Rotten flesh and raw chicken have a chance of giving you food poisoning. We're gonna try with the rotten flesh instead. You see, perfect. There's your hunger effect. That's that food poisoning. Sheras, aka shears, now collect grass and vines. They did not used to do that. Now you can collect these things and store them for decorative purposes, for whatever it is you want. You didn't used to be able to do that before. You just break them. They just get in the way. You wanted them, you couldn't have them. Now, leaves placed by a player no longer decay. You can finally start decorating with your leaf designs. And that is where we are going to leave things. Well, also the terrain changed forever. The end. My friends, I thank you so much for watching today's video on all the things that changed from alpha all the way up to the official release of one of our favorite games, Minecraft. If you missed the next episode, which is actually the first episode that covers everything from release up to 1.12, you probably watch that first. And if you want to see an even older edition of this where we cover all the changes before Alpha 1.0, you let me know by dropping a like right down that video. Smash it, baby. Of course, you might want to subscribe to see it right as it comes out. Hit that bell while you're at it to be notified of when my videos pop up. And there's so many things up in the eye that you should probably be able to click on for even more information about videos of this nature. So have a good one, my friends. Thank you so much for all the love on the channel lately. Become a part of the squad, and we'll see you later.